Little Victory Sports Cards here, and today I have a unique 52 card PSA sub reveal. It was part of that $15 per card 1980s PSA special they had going on, and a lot of them are cool 1980s star basketball cards, and you don't see many of them in reveal videos on here. The order took about 55 to 60 days, so a little longer than usual, but that's okay because overall I am pretty happy with the grades. But first, quickly, in the past I've been giving shoutouts to my original supporters, subscribers to my channel who have created their own YouTube channels and are trying to build viewership. This time I want to help out two channels. The first is The Real McCoy. He does newer football, baseball, basketball PSA reveals and some box openings. It's a crime he only has 2 followers, so please check him out. Second shout out is to 3 Point Cards. He does a nice variety of quality football, basketball, baseball, PSA sub reveals. I really enjoy watching the cards he grades, so check him out too. Okay, so let's get started. Oh wait, one more thing. At the end of the video, I want to give you a tip and update on all those 1993, I have even more over here, 1993-94 Topps Finest Basketball Refractors I bought recently, shown in my last video. So stay tuned for that if you like. Alright, here we go. I'm excited to see these in person. I haven't took them out yet, but I have seen the grades online. Like I said, I was pretty pleased with them because star cards are pretty hard to grade. They're usually 1 or 2 grades lower than what you think. Okay, almost there. But I think I also sent in some 1980s football too, so we'll start with those. But they might not be in order, they might be everywhere. Okay, there's the cards. It looks like there were some that weren't graded. I'll just quickly show you those. So star, so some star sets they don't grade yet. I'm happy PSA does grade them now, but some they still don't. So this one was a no grade, they just don't grade them yet. This one is a min size, the Larry Bird 87 Fleer sticker. This one they just don't grade yet. The Bill Walton, the George Gervin, just don't grade yet. And this cool Isaiah Thomas, they just don't grade yet. I've got an 87 Fleer sticker Irvin, Magic Johnson. Sad they didn't grade those ones. They look pretty clean, they look like 8s. Alright, we'll move those to the side. Alright, first card up is one of my favorite childhood cards. 1989 Pro Set Barry Sanders. I think I sent in maybe 3 of them in this submission. They look clean. Pre-grades were 10. And it got the 10. I'll put numbers up there, what they sell for. Currently, Carl Mecklenburg. My dad growing up was a huge Denver Bronco fan. For some reason, I always liked this card. Pre-grade was a 8 with a hopeful chance at a 9, but he got a 7. I mean, touches of white, but let's move that out of the way. Next one's a very cool card. So you're thinking the grade is way low, right? But these were the box bottoms on the bottom of the 1987 Topps football boxes. So a lot of them are going to have that kind of indent. You can kind of see it's very faint. But this one is so nicely centered and pretty clean. You know, it has all the surface. It just has one little faint indent, which brought it to a 5. But the eye appeal of this card, very nice card. And they actually sell pretty well. I'll put the number up. But we'll have a 5 stack. Next one I'm very happy with. Very condition sensitive card. I used to PC and build on the registry these 1984 Topps football cards because I love all the Hall of Fame class. You know, you have Dan Marino, Elway, Dickerson. I could go on forever. I feel like there's like 7 or 8 Hall of Famers in that set. Anyway, very condition sensitive, and it got a 9. They sell really well. I might hang on to it though. It was clean. It was like vending condition, sharp. All right, 9 stack. This is also one of my favorite cards growing up. Bo Jackson, you know, he played both sports incredibly well. It's the 1989 score supplemental. I opened a whole case. I think there was like 40 sets per case, and a lot of the Bo Jacksons look clean. They looked really clean. I sent in some of my best ones I still had, and this one got a 9. But don't worry, this one got a 10. I'm excited to own this card in a 10. Next up, we have another Barry Sanders 89 Pro set. We got another 10. It's pretty pleased getting 10s on older cards. Now we're going to get into some star cards, even though this is Franz, the bread. I don't know if they're nationwide. I know they're Northwest bread company. This is Caldwell Jones. I think an old collection I bought had this entire Blazer set, and these I sent in the nicest, cleanest ones that look great. I thought they even had shots at 10. This one got a 9. Trust me, I'm not going to complain on 9s from star cards. Kenny Carr, same condition, look great. Outside chance at 10. We got the 9. Oh, I got another one. Another Bo Jackson supplemental. Got a 10. So that's 2 out of 3 on that one. Getting that 10. Very happy there. Now we got some more star cards of the Court Kings. Adrian Dantley. Like I said, they were very clean. An old collection I bought had a whole 2-row of star cards. A lot of the ones that weren't in good condition I just sent to check out my cards, come see, and sold them there. But a lot of them I just kept because they look clean. Figured I'd grade them over time, and I did. Got a 9. Oh, we got another one. Might as well show. Adrian Dantley. And a lot of these pops will be low. Probably 1 or 2 cards in PSA 9 form. Here's another one. Here's an Alex English. Got an 8. Same Court Kings. 8 stat going. We got another 89 Pro Set Barry Sanders. This one got a 9 though. So I was 2 out of 3 on the Barry Sanders, I believe, too. Gem 10s. More Alex English. Same grade, PSA 8. So couldn't get the 9 on the English. We got Larry Nance. This one got an 8 too. Man, that guy could slam dunk. Next card up might be one of my favorite in my order. Swen Nader. I tried grading this previously and it came back, did not meet min size, but I don't care if they say that. I keep sending it in because a lot of times they'll decide to grade it. So I don't know why they kind of pick and choose when to reject certain cards. But don't give up. You got a 9. It was so clean. Pretty cool card. That's got to be low pop. Kiki, when he was on the Blazers. I love those warm-ups, throwback jerseys. That's awesome. I got an 8. This is the Court Kings. Next up, we got condition-sensitive Darwin Cook. Dark borders, dark everything pretty much. Darwin Cook from the Nets. Got a 7. I thought that was at least an 8. So very clean 7. Larry Nance, there he is, dunking. It's out of the Slam Dunk subset. Got an 8. This is the set I actually pulled the PSA 10. It's the only PSA 10 I've ever got on a star card. All right, Larry Nance. Next up, we got a Robert Parrish. I like this one. Mint 9 out of the Court Kings. That's a good looking card. There's got to be some Parrish fans out there. Next up, we got a Franklin Edwards. It got a 9. 1983 star set. Next up, we got a Fernando, 1981. This is his rookie. Tops traded. Per-grade was a hopeful 8, actually. but you know, it is pretty off-centered and some soft corners, so I can see the 7. I'm not sure how much value it is in a 7, but you never know. Man, they are grading these 87 Fleers tough now. I honestly thought this had a Gem 10 possibility. It didn't have any fish eyes or major print defects at all. And look how centered it is. Top to bottom and side to side is great. Deadlift Shrimp. Rookie card. I mean, still, that one little red dot shouldn't knock it to a 8. But maybe that's what did it. Cool card. We got Paul Prezi. The set of the Star All Rookies, 1983. This one got a 9. Very happy with that. And we got another 9. We got Michael Cooper. He's fun to watch if you guys are watching that, The Winning Show on HBO about the Lakers. That's a pretty well-made show. I just heard they aren't going to make another season, though, so I think this season 2 is the last one. Bummed about that. The casting was incredible on that show. Got 9. We got Julius Irving, Dr. J, Slam Dunk, PSA 8. Pre-grid was an 8. Look at it, it's way off center, but so sharp. Next up, we got a 9. Clark Kellogg, all rookies. You'll know a lot of these names from the famous 1986 Fleer set, if you're a set builder for that. Larry Bird, 1984 All-Stars. I don't think all of these cards are always off-center, so I don't even think there's a mint 9 in the pop report. Got an 8, so I'm happy with the 8. Fat Lever. Nice. And he's in the Blazer uni. This one got an 8, though. All rookies. This one got a 7. Buck Williams. He's one of my favorite players. Man, he worked hard. He could rebound. 1985 Star. He's on the Nets here, but he played for the Blazers for a while. Got a 7. I thought that's a little undergrade there. Looked like an 8 at worst. Trent Tucker. This one got an 8. It's part of the all rookies. Another condition sensitive one. Walter Davis. Look at all that purple dark. Look how clean it is. Do you guys see that? I thought this even had a chance at a 9. So I'm okay with the 8, but it is such a nice copy. Here's Isaiah Thomas, so more of a bigger name. Hall of Famer, obviously. Court Kings. This just got to be the centering. See how high it is? And low to the bottom. I'm not sure it deserves a 6, maybe like a 7, but it's okay. We'll add a 6 stack. Next up, we got a 9, Rolando Blackman. 1986, Court Kings. Got the 9. Let's go on a little 9 roll. George Gervin, Iceman. Got a mint 9. Court Kings. There we go. Bernard King. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the exact same image 1986 Fleer used. I got him at 9. Rolando Blackman again. This is Star Arena, 1984. It's got to be like an XRC. Got an 8. Sam Bowie. Or Bowie. Probably Bowie. Either way, we all know the infamous name. The Blazers took him instead of Michael Jordan. But to the Blazers' credit, they did need a big man. They already had Drexler. Either way, this one got a mint 9. Franz Bread. We do have an 86 Fleer in here. Ralph Sampson. Got a PSA 8, just the centering and a touch of white. Pre-grade was an 8 on this. It just looked nice. I figured I'd throw it in there. This one might be my favorite card in the order. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, mint 9, 1984 Star Arena. I don't think there is a gem mint 10, so it's the highest pop right now. We got an Edgar Jones. This one was centered up. I actually graded this previously and he got an 8. So I never understood why they gave an 8. It looked like a 9, if not a 10. So it's nicely centered. And they agreed. They bumped it up 1 grade. Elvin Hayes, star. Again, I think they really don't like that centering. It's kind of similar to the Isaiah Thomas, thick on the top and the bottom. You got a 6. Other than that, it was sharp. So they hammered the centering. Kevin McHale, this is actually his rookie, 1981 tops. It got an 8. So a little scratch on the slab. Anyway, got an 8, and I think we're almost done. Bill Lambier, this is his rookie too, 1981 tops. It got an 8 as well. They were clean. Final card, good. We'll end on a 9. Terry Cummings, 1986 star, Court Kings. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I guess you kind of have to like 80s basketball cards. But it was a fun little reveal for me to do and to send these cards in. All of these will be for sale on my eBay store, Little Victories. So if you're a star card fanatic, go for those. All right, let me talk about those finest refractors right now. So if you haven't watched my previous video to this one, I would recommend watching it. It was pretty fun to see what I picked up and bought at a local card show. And part of what I bought was this whole box of 1993-94 Topps Finest Refractors. I think there's like 185 total in the box, and I got the whole box for like $200. And they're just incredible players and what I'm going to talk about right now. So let's talk about these 93-94 basketball refractors. So thankfully, in the comment section of that last video, some helpful, kind gentlemen commented that there are short print refractors in that set. And one even sells for $200 consistently. This really blew my mind because I've been in the hobby for like 20 years and I didn't know this actually. I guess it's because I never collected this set as an adult. I loved it as a 10 to 12-year-old kid. But, at that time, I couldn't afford more than maybe 5 refractors from that set. So, anyway, there seems to be like 25 to 30 short prints, and the prices seem to range from $10 to $200 per card. But this is the card that sells for $200 on eBay. This Lee Mayberry. $200. So on the surface, it looks like an ordinary common, a non-star refractor that would sell for like $3 on eBay or on ComC. But nope, $200 potentially. So that's why it's always important to do your due diligence. Be patient and check comps for each card you're going to sell instead of just quickly flipping everything so quickly or selling in bulk. So always check things over. So yeah, here are more short prints. Gary Grant, I couldn't even find one for sale. Bill Cartwright, all these were kind of short print, and not a lot of them are for sale, especially the Dale Ellis. So yeah, when you see these at shows, you might want to pick them up. All those ones I just showed you are listed on eBay and with the Tony Kukoc and the Nick Van Exel and the Chris Webber. All those are listed on eBay. And all this stack, these 2 stacks, I will be sending to ComC. Check out my cards. This Calbert Cheney was actually a short print too, but I couldn't sell it on eBay because it's an original Crescent Moon Dimple. Do you see it? I don't remember seeing them way back in 93, so they must happen on chromium cards. It's the first one ever. You see them very common on all these Panini Prism products nowadays. So keep an eye out for them. So yeah, all of these will be on ComC eventually. All of this stack. It's pretty crazy. And then finally is just the stack I'm going to keep. I just you know, there obviously is a ton of greening on all of them, but that's how this entire set is. You know, I would say 100% of them have these greenies, the refractors. The base, you can get away without some greening, but the refractors, they just got greening all over the place. Or hulking, how people call it. So, but these ones, I'm keeping them because they look centered up, and they're clean. Some stars in here. So I don't know necessarily if I'm going to grade them, because if I do grade them, they all grade PSA 8s nowadays because of the greening. Back then, and you'll see this, all of them that are for sale graded by PSA, most of them online right now, are graded a long time ago. You can tell by the labels. And back then, they let the greening slide. So a lot of them are mint 9s, but they look in the same condition. They're the same greening, everything. So, you know, definitely look at the card before you buy. But there you go. I hope you found this helpful or entertaining, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.